You finally get your baby fed, sit down to rest, and 5 minutes later they're crying for more. Again and again. You're exhausted, confused, and wondering, is something wrong with my milk? Or worse, with my baby? Before panic sets in, let's talk about what's really going on and how to survive it. Cluster feeding is one of the most confusing parts of breastfeeding for new parents. In this video, we'll unpack what cluster feeding actually is, why your baby suddenly wants to nurse non-stop, and most importantly, how to get through it without losing your mind. You'll also learn when it's totally normal and when it's time to seek help. If you've ever questioned your milk supply or worried your baby's feeding pattern isn't right, this video will give you the clarity and peace of mind you need. By the end, you'll walk away confident and prepared for the next cluster feeding storm. Cluster feeding is when your baby wants to feed every hour or even more frequently for several hours in a row. It usually happens in the evenings or during growth spurts. This is completely normal and doesn't mean your milk supply is low or that something is wrong. Think of it as your baby's way of naturally boosting your milk production. Their frequent nursing signals your body to make more milk, and fast. It's their little way of saying, hey, I'm growing, keep up. Cluster feeding most commonly appears in the first few weeks after birth, usually days 2 to 5, around 3 weeks, around 6 weeks, and during growth spurts, illness, or developmental milestones. These feeding frenzies often show up just when you're starting to think you've got a routine, and they love to hit in the evenings when you're at your most exhausted. Accept the night feeds. Yes, it's tiring, but try to accept that this is temporary and essential. Cluster feeding often helps babies sleep longer stretches at night afterward. Set up for comfort, have snacks, water, and entertainment ready. Binge your favorite show, listen to podcasts, or practice deep breathing while your baby nurses. Use supportive positions, switch between cradle, football, or laid-back positions to avoid sore arms and back. Use pillows or a nursing chair to reduce fatigue. Rest when you can. Tag in your partner or a family member for burping, diaper changes, or rocking in between feeds. Even a 20-minute power nap helps. Skin-to-skin time. Holding your baby skin to skin helps calm them, boosts your milk supply, and regulates their nervous system. It's magical. Cluster feeding is normal if your baby still has plenty of wet and dirty diapers, is gaining weight steadily, settles after some feeds, and seems generally content when not feeding. But check with your pediatrician if your baby is not gaining weight, still seems hungry after feeding non-stop for hours, diaper output is low, less than 6 wet diapers a day, or if you experience pain, bleeding, or signs of mastitis. Never hesitate to reach out to a lactation consultant if you're unsure. Cluster feeding can feel overwhelming, but it's one of your baby's most powerful tools for growing strong and healthy. Trust your body, trust your baby, and remember, it won't last forever. You've got this. If this video helped, don't forget to like and subscribe for more real, relatable tips on your parenting journey.